smiled on a phone call, then walked off down a hallway and vanished without a trace. On a ship floating in the middle of the ocean. No alarms, no witnesses, just silence. This is the chilling mystery of Rebecca Coriam. Rebecca was 24, bright, kind, adventurous. She worked on the Disney Wonder cruise ship. Yes, yeah, that Disney, sailing out of Los Angeles, March 21st, 2011. The ship left port. Everything seemed normal. Just another day in the middle of the Pacific. Until 6 a.m. the next morning. Rebecca is seen on CCTV. She's in the crew lounge wearing men's clothes, barefoot, clearly distressed. She's on the phone. She looks worried, confused, possibly crying. A man walks by. She snaps out of it and says, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute." Then she hangs up, walks out, and just like that, she's gone. When Rebecca didn't show up for her shift, the crew assumed she overslept. But by noon, panic set in. The ship was searched. Every hallway, every deck, every cabin. Her name was called out over the PA system. Over and over. Nothing. No one saw her fall overboard. No alarms were triggered. No life vests were missing. It was like she'd disappeared into thin air. The ship kept sailing, as if nothing had happened. Disney reported her missing. The Bahamian police, who oversee ship investigations, boarded briefly at the next port. Their investigation? 6 hours, 1 officer, no interviews with passengers, no forensic sweep. 6 hours for a missing young woman. Let that sink in. Here's where it gets eerie. Rebecca's parents were flown in by Disney to meet the ship when it returned to LA. They were taken to her room. Everything was spotless, her belongings neatly arranged. Her slippers, brand new, sat there. But when her mom picked them up, they were soaking wet. Disney couldn't explain that. Then there's the phone call. That final call she was on, Disney never revealed who she spoke to. Was it a friend, a colleague, someone threatening her? We still don't know. And the CCTV footage? It only captured her entering the lounge, not leaving, not going anywhere else, not even onto the deck. How does a person walk into a room and never come out? Here's where things take a dark turn. Rumors spread among the crew that Rebecca had a relationship with someone on board, a senior crew member, that there were arguments. Others claimed there had been more than one incident of staff being silenced when things went wrong. And then, someone anonymous stepped forward, a former crew member. He claimed Rebecca had been in an altercation with someone the night before she disappeared. That the company knew. That it was covered up. He wouldn't give his name. He was terrified. Said there were cameras that the public doesn't know about. Said if they were checked, they'd show what really happened. But those tapes? Never released. And then years later, Rebecca's Facebook suddenly went online. Just active for a few minutes, then gone. Her family said they didn't do it. Was it a glitch, a hack, or something else? There are theories. Some say she fell, but there were high railings, calm weather, and she was a trained crew member. Others whisper about foul play, that someone on board knows more. But the ship was never fully searched, and the investigation barely existed. Her family has spent over a decade fighting for answers. Disney, silent, always polite, always corporate, but silent. To this day, Rebecca's case remains open, but unofficially, it's been forgotten. Rebecca Coriam vanished from one of the happiest places on the sea. No goodbye, no explanation, just a 24-year-old girl who smiled, turned a corner, and never came back. Sometimes the darkest mysteries happen in the brightest places, but maybe, just maybe, you notice something, a detail, a question, a possibility no one's asked yet. So tell me, if someone wanted to disappear on a cruise ship without leaving a trace, could they?